be a truly magical day because we're at Castaway Cay. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Today is a Castaway Cay day, so most of our morning will be spent enjoying the island. Today it is raining, but I'm going to take it as a good sign. Rain usually means a positive, lucky thing, so I'm going to think it's going to be a lucky, magical, positive day here at Castaway Cay. This is the hard part where I have to try and don't have enough hands. I am so confident it's going to stop raining for our Castaway Cay day. Sunscreen.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. This is Captain Henry. I apologize for coming into your rooms and waking somebody or anybody up this morning. I do have some important information that everyone needs to know this morning. One of our generators is out, which caused a speed reduction, of course, and consequently we are late in approaching our island. So we expect to be approaching the island in about 20 minutes or so.
Oh, that's barely a delay.
And the other piece is the weather. I guess some of you have been up and about. You have seen the weather is not in our favor today. We have northwesterly winds, which is the most unfavorable winds on the island. So we will make an attempt to dock at the island. There are no guarantees this morning. I know this is a possibility for disappointment. However, we are not there yet, so we will try our very, very best to get to the island today. And then I'll keep you posted, and you can give us some good energies as we are trying to back into the island this morning. So anyway, I'll keep you posted and continue having a good morning. It is breakfast time. Have a great morning.
Well, that is not the news that I wanted to hear, obviously, but I cannot control the weather, nor can anyone else on board, including Captain Henry and the 1,000 crew members on board. They'd love to have sunny skies for Castaway Cay, but we'll see. That might not be what we get. But the idea that we may not even be able to dock at Castaway Cay is a tiny bit heartbreaking, but there's no one to blame. There is no one you can blame here. This just happens. This is life. This is how it works. Got to keep on smiling. Got to keep on making magical moments. I've never been to Castaway Cay on a day where you couldn't dock, but I guess it'll be a different kind of experience if that's what happens. Not to worry, that's one of the best things. I know we'll be back again at Castaway Cay in the future. That's something we can look forward to. So sometimes maybe it doesn't work out, other times it does. So I'm going to keep on smiling and continue our magical adventure. I can see it. I can see Castaway Cay right. I think you can. Right there. It's almost. It's just right there, right within my grasp. But if we can't dock safely, I think I speak for everyone on board this vessel. If we can't do it safely, we'd rather not do it at all, simply because safety is the key. Safety is priority, and that's one of the reasons why I love Disney so much, because they do prioritize guest safety. And even though we miss my favorite Disney port, the ultimate paradise destination, it's okay, because we're safe and we'll be able to do it again one day in the future. Dad and I are going to be the only ones at breakfast in our bathing suits because it's raining. That's okay. That's okay. Let's do it. Everyone seems fine with it. No running, screaming. Everyone's okay. I feel like it's really quiet right here. Maybe everyone's at breakfast.
So what he's doing right. Careful one.
You can see I have a plate full of yummy items for breakfast, and behind me through the fog, I think you can see, yep, you can see it right back there. That is Castaway Cay, and here comes an announcement. So Ashley, our cruise director, just came on the PA system and told us that the characters who we're going to be meeting at Castaway Cay are going to be meeting on the ships. We can still meet them. We're planning to after breakfast, but we're still hopeful that Captain Henry and his very talented crew can make it. If not, though, it is a matter of safety, and we want to be safe, so we'll stay optimistic. The Wonder is turning very, very slowly now with the rear of the ship pointing closer to Castaway Cay. It's a good sign. It's getting sunnier too, so you don't know, but those waves are still really intense on the rocks right there, right by Castaway Cay, so we'll see what happens. I can see the tree right there. I can see it. I mean, it's so close. It is so close. Don't worry, Captain. We can buff out the scratches. We're so close. To be honest, though, I've never, ever seen waves that high on those rocks. Those are Those are intense waves. Dad and I and 100 of our closest cruise friends are watching as Captain Henry is maneuvering the ship, trying to figure out if we can do it safely. Winds are very intense. The waves are really crashing. It looks very, very difficult. The sun is shining, but waves, they don't quite agree. I have some bad news. There are little golf carts full of cast members who are usually on the dock to help us, make port. They're going away in their golf carts. I don't think that's a good sign. We are moving away a little faster now from Castaway Cay. I think this might be as close as I get on this trip to Castaway Cay. I can almost touch it, but not this time. Here comes an announcement.
First, the island has failed, fortunately, so we will make another attempt about 10:30 this morning.
I don't know if you heard it, but Captain Henry just told us that the first attempt to make it to Castaway Cay has failed. He's going to try again at 10:30, which is in just over an hour and 15 minutes. So we're going to come back again and try it a second time. He said it could be more favorable then. It hurts. It hurts. I'm not going to lie. It hurts because I love this island. I love it. But, it could be worse. We're safe. We're comfortable. We're well fed. We're happy. And safety is the number one. I think safety is the number one. So as sad as I am to see it so close, but not be able to step on there, at least yet, maybe a second attempt, we'll see. It's still going to be a magical adventure. Still staying positive, smiling, having a great time. It's easy to feel down about something like this. It really is. But we are on a Disney cruise, one of my favorite Disney vacation experiences. I am not going to let this get me down. I'm going to keep on smiling, having a good time. I'm going to go meet some characters. I see today as an opportunity to share with you some of the fun things you can do on board. When you can't make it to Castaway Cay, it does not happen that often. But if it does, on your adventure, there are lots of things to do, including character meet and greets. There's Minnie right there meeting in her Castaway Cay outfit, so it's a great opportunity. See you later, Ruby. Bye. Hey, Minnie. Looking good. Mickey, how are you? See you soon. Good to see you. You're looking ready for the beach. I like this outfit on you, and it's a unique shot. You got everything behind you, holidays. I love it.
Enjoy and ready for you.
Thanks, Mickey. See you soon. There's Pluto in a Lunch Fest. I've never seen that one before. Donald on deck 5, Mickey on deck 4, Pluto on deck 3. Lots of meet and greets. Hey Pluto, good to see you. Got the life vest on and everything. You look like you're ready for the beach, I can tell. See you later. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate it. So Dad and I have a bit of a prediction. Dad and I both predict that if we can't make it to Castaway Cay today, for, the second attempt doesn't make it, let's just imagine it doesn't. We'll go to Nassau, Bahamas tomorrow. That's always been the plan. And instead of spending 2 days at sea, Dad and I both predict that they'll use the first of those 2 sea days to come back to Castaway Cay. We'll see if we're right. We'll find out. I don't know if they need 2 full days to make it back to Galveston or not, or if they can crank the speed up to 10 and make it back in 1 sea day. But it is interesting to think about. The reason we both think this is because there are many people on board who this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're very blessed to be able to come back to Disney Cruise Line many times, but they don't want to miss Castaway Cay, and they know that. They know how important it is, so I think they're going to make every effort possible to get us there. You've got the reef behind you. This is a unique shot. There's so many positives to this one. So we decided to wait until we're wearing our pirate outfits as well to meet with Captain Jack Sparrow. This shirt is great for the Fab 5 photos. Love this one. Taking in some of that ocean breeze.
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, good morning.
Hey! Time is now 10:30. I'm about to meet Donald, but Captain Henry is just about to make another attempt for Castaway Cay. How are you? Great outfit too. I love the hat and everything. You are ready for the beach. But this is a unique picture. We get it inside this time. It's just met with my #1 duck and going to go up to deck 9 or 10 to take a look and see how close we get to Castaway Cay. There's Castaway Cay. We are so close. I can see the Christmas tree. I can see it. It's right there. Captain Henry's second attempt, but if it doesn't work out, I do not blame anyone, cast, crew, Captain Henry, no one. It is no one's fault if we don't make it. It's simply chance with the weather. Okay, we are turning again. Here's the aft of the ship. Captain Henry's putting us back into position for a second attempt. A lot of cruising guests with us, also excited to see if we can make it. The seas definitely look calmer. The wind is not nearly as intense. You can tell there's still some waves crashing on those larger rocks there, but we're all crossing our fingers. are several members of the Castaway Cay cast who are actually making their way to the area where the ropes are shot over to pull us in. So it looks promising. We're moving in the lane right now. We're making it. It looks like we've stalled in place here. Those waves crashing on the pier. They're coming over the pier. Right, yeah, they're coming over there. That makes me worried. I don't think Captain Henry's going to risk the safety of the ship in order to try and get there, so I guess it's just a wait and see kind of thing. We are inching toward it. We're inching toward it. We're very close now. I'm super confident. They're trying so hard to get us over there. So hard. Everything in their power. They're fighting Mother Nature here. They really are. And it's not easy to do. Everyone's hoping and praying we make it. We're moving the wrong direction. We want to go that way. No. That looks like it. Really good attempt. Really good attempt. Really good attempt. It is heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. But, you know, it's okay. It's going to be okay. It's still a magical adventure. I'm still smiling. I still am. I would have loved to see the tree at Castaway Cay and all the magic, but we'll just have to come and try it again some other time. We'll be back. We'll be back. Bye, Castaway Cay. I know. Gonna keep on smiling. Gotta keep on smiling. We'll be back again. Here comes the message.
Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I apologize for coming into your rooms. This is Captain Henry. I hate to admit defeat. However, Mother Nature at the very end was not cooperating with us. So safety first, your safety of the ship as well as your safety for everyone on board. We have aborted our call at Castaway Cay today. So again, I apologize for any inconvenience and disappointments that this might have caused you. However, Mother Nature is something that not even Disney and Mickey and Minnie can control. So have a great day on board, and I'll see you later on around the ship. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Henry. Of course, I wish we'd stopped the Castaway Cay. Of course, I'm sad by that. Of course, but I'm not gonna let it get me down. It is not gonna get me down. The navigator on our phones has not been updated yet. Still says Castaway Cay, so they should be coming out with some new activities throughout the day. And today, I think, was the perfect day for us to see Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Ensuring that we are safe here on board the Disney Wonder. We do truly appreciate all their efforts this morning. But you know what, folks? We are set and ready to go with some great events and activities throughout the morning, and we are adding an additional showing of Ralph Breaks the Internet at 1 p.m. today. Yes, folks, that's going to be in the Walt Disney Theater.
So Ralph Breaks the Internet at 1 o'clock?
Okay, I'm gonna set my alarm.
All right. I'm tempted by shawarma, but maybe I'll save it for later. Strawberry flavor. It's all delicious. Back relaxing by Cove Cafe. No one is thrilled that we didn't make it to Castaway Cay. No one. But I think everyone understands. Mother Nature just sometimes doesn't agree with you. Just gotta make the best of it. A lot of energy here. Such a fun way to celebrate. Like usual, can't record in the Walt Disney Theater, but can't wait to see it. Just finished Ralph Breaks the Internet. It was good. Not my all-time favorite movie, but I did enjoy it. 72 degrees out there, just about there. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's cold coming from the DC area, but it's cooler than you might expect. So not as much pool time as you may be thinking on board. That's another thing that we've been talking about in terms of missing Castaway Cay. Since we missed it, we're saying to ourselves, well, it would have been too cold anyway, so we're trying to justify that in our heads. Arrgh, me hearties, ready for a pirate-filled night. Looking good, Dad.
Yeah.
Arrgh, Jack Sparrow shirts are back.
Mm-hmm.
Time is now 3:35. Take a look at the line behind me, getting a little bit longer for Tinkerbell's first, I think, meet and greet on this cruise. And the Pirate Night photos they're setting up right now. Never-ending maintenance, constant updates and painting and sanding and cleaning, making sure the ship is in ship shape. Tinkerbell is here now, but the line to meet her is so long you can actually see it continue right through that little hallway right there. It wraps all the way around. A lot of people are excited to see her. Take a look at Pirate Goofy right there. The characters are coming out in their pirate attire. You know, I'm a little bit worried because I heard Captain Hook say he had a lantern of some kind.
Oh, no.
I'm worried about that. I think we can't even consider that right now.
Now, if you do see him, will you be so kind as to not tell him that I'm up here?
I will not let him know.
I don't want to get locked in the
I'll point him toward
again.
Mr. Smee. I'll point him toward Mr. Smee. Thank you, you
Keep
too.
an eye on Captain Hook for us.
Yeah, so keep an eye on him. What's up with this line for Pirate Stitch? Almost no one here. I want to see you out there, right? You're gonna be on stage. You're gonna shoot the cannon. I got it. You're gonna fight those pirates off. Don't let them on board. Bye, Stitch. See you at the party. See you later. Some pirate ships. I'm a little worried. You're gonna protect us, right? Make sure we're safe. We're gonna look out. I'm gonna be. Oh, okay. You are ready. I can tell. Take a look at this line for Captain Hook and Mr. Smee. Extremely popular on the Wonder. Taking a little break between the character meet and greets. Goofy's line will start in about 7 minutes here, so I'm gonna go up to deck 9, get some coffee, so I'm full of energy to fight off those pirates if they try to take control of the Disney Wonder. Almost there. Perfect. You might be thinking, Michael, you're surrounded by water. I mean, there is no land at all, We're just in the middle of the ocean here, and you feel at home. I really do. I really do. There's something special about it that I think can only be described by those ears right there. So we are stopped right now in the middle of the water. I couldn't figure out why, so I asked one of the officers. They told me that we're just too close to Nassau, Bahamas. So we're just kind of gonna go around, leisurely making our way there. So we're there bright and early tomorrow morning. We're looking great for Pirate Night. You ready to fight off those pirates? Okay, we'll protect the Wonder together.
Michael, it's very nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, Captain.
A nice, strong pirate name.
You know, I've been looking for a new crew to join.
Is that right?
Is there some reason I should join yours? Make sure that the crew is well informed of your orders.
Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Much like a first mate, eh?
Yes, a little bit.
I'll put you on hold.
Okay, all right.
If Mr. Gibbs ever gets lippy with me, we'll try you out.
Oh, all right. And if the rum goes away, you know who took it, too. Mr. Gibbs, of course. Thank you very much, Captain. Appreciate it. So, a little bit of a change of plans. Dad is not feeling too well, so he may not be joining me for dinner tonight. You know, it takes a lot for Dad to be struck down with something, but he was not feeling well at all, and so he went to sleep. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna bring him a few things like tea, maybe some Gatorade or something, but we'll continue on with the night. Dad is sleeping now, so hopefully he feels better very soon. I'm gonna stick pretty close to the room, probably just circle around a few times, but I do want to say again, Gutierrez family, thank you for inviting us to the DVC special event. I could not make it for obvious reasons, but I still really appreciate the thought. Thank you. Dad has been pretty insistent, saying that I should go and enjoy, and he'll just catch up with me later, so I'm gonna do that for like 20 minutes at a time and then keep coming back to the room just to make sure he's okay. I feel terrible that Dad's not feeling well. I mean, that breaks my heart, but you know, I don't want him to get, you know, more sick, so we're gonna take it easy. I've got an idea, and if you're a doctor or a nurse out there and you disagree with that, please don't hate me. I just think this might help. I know sugar is not the best thing when you're sick, but I think something that Dad would like and would make him feel better and would maybe cool him off, because I think he's got a tiny bit of a fever going, is some ice cream. So I'm going to get a little bit for him. Not too much, because sugar, again, bad if you're not feeling well, but just a little bit, maybe that'll help. Just dropped off the ice cream. He didn't budge at all. He's sound asleep, so I think that's a really good thing. I'm gonna stop by the front desk now, guest services, and see if they have any aspirin just to take down fever, just in case he wants some. They were very kind at guest services, but all they had was ibuprofen. I have some ibuprofen already in my bag, so it doesn't hurt to have extra, but they did not have aspirin. So something to continue, I'm sure. I'm going to check on him again, and I guess I will go to the fireworks because he said he wanted me to, but still want to stay with him a little bit. Just checked one more time. I think the fever's coming down just a little bit, just as he's sleeping. So I'm feeling better. At first I wasn't sure I was going to the deck party at all, just to make sure I'd be there for him, but I think he's gonna be okay, and he insisted 3 times. He said, go to the fireworks. So that's what I'm doing, honoring his request. Still a little wary about that, kind of want to stay with him, but I don't think there's much more I can do at this point. So I think you'd appreciate it, Dad, watching the vlog. I'm going because you told me to. Okay, Pirates in the Caribbean, a deck party. Thinking about seeing it up here from deck 10, but kind of also want to go back there to deck 9. 30 minutes to go and relatively low crowds. Couldn't ask for a much better spot than this. 10 minutes to go, the crowds are getting a little bit more intense. Nothing crazy, just a little bit more. 5 minutes to go, a very different story, getting very crowded. After a truly awesome party, I'm going down to our cabin to check on Dad. Yo-ho, pirate's life for me. Great news, Dad is feeling much better. He was awake when I went in there. He said the ice cream was really helpful. He thinks the Advil is what really helped a lot. Slept for, I don't know how long it's been, 2.5, 3 hours, a long time. Fever's totally broken at this point, just a tiny bit on the warm side, but he is feeling much, much better. By tomorrow, he should be at full steam. But for dinner tonight, it's just you and me. Mina, how are you?
Excellent.
Good to see you. Arr, arr. Extremely kind and thoughtful, Sophia asked if I wanted to send something to the room for Dad. I think that'd be nice. Here is the Pirate Night dinner menu. It looks delicious. A lot of great things like the Treasure of the Seas and the jerk chicken. We'll see what Sophia recommends. Sophia recommended the baked brioche bread, kind of a sweet and sour taste. The chilled mango soup, which I remember, I don't think I cared for that much. And the marinated grouper filet. Might change it up a bit. The crab cake for the appetizer calls to me. I usually don't go off of the server's suggestions, but I do want to try a few new things. The jerk chicken also sounds really good. Crab cake this time. The carrot and cilantro soup. Let's do the jerk chicken if I could. And I'm trying to think of something I can send back to Dad. Interesting first time experience. Mina came around with a mug that you could purchase for 725, a little plastic one. Looked interesting, but I have so many wonderful mugs sent by you, decided not to get it this time. I was talking to Dad in the room. He mentioned that he would be interested in seeing the rainforest room here on the Wonder. I think that might be a nice little way to kind of celebrate feeling better tomorrow, even though, you know, I've tried the rainforest room on the Wonder and it cannot compete with the Dream. It might be a nice way to relax for both of us. So I'm going to go to Senses either tomorrow morning, or I might try tonight and see if they have any one-day packages or one-day tickets still available. I've had some pretty good crab cakes, but this one's delicious. I'm glad I had one of these sent back to Dad. Definitely my favorite appetizer of Pirate Night thus far. Carrot and cilantro soup. I remember from the last cruise, and I remember that I liked it. Something interesting that I'm noticing that links up perfectly with something that a new friend of mine who I made at the pirate party told me is that the second dining on this adventure seems more full of kids, and there are more kids here than on that March Disney cruise, which I think adds to the sound factor. So there are a lot of things that kind of go along with the date. If you can find a time where kids are in school, you're going to see a quieter second dining for sure. It was interesting to see Mickey not flying up above us like we saw on the last cruise adventure, and instead he was on deck 10, kind of like he's saying, "Here I come, Captain Hook." I have a feeling that's because of a safety issue, probably involving the winds, probably the same system that kept us away from Castaway Cay. Here is the jerk chicken for Pirates Night at Tiana's place. Not bad, but not great. Nothing I would go out of my way to get again. Now that's a menu I can't forget, and Sophia's recommendation is the caramel macadamia nut cheesecake tart, which I think I had last time and loved, so I think I'm probably going to get it again. I sure do remember the macadamia nut tart from last time, but for the life of me, I can't remember if I liked it or not, so let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's delicious. You know, that's exactly Dad's kind of thing. I'm gonna send one back for Dad. I cannot figure out why I didn't remember this one. This is a memorable dessert. Michael, remember this one. That was so much fun. Now I'm going to take this tray full of food for Dad in case he wants it, including this macadamia nut tart, which I know he would love, back to him, just in case he's feeling hungry later. It is much harder than it looks to carry these, but a little bit of extra dinner for Dad in case he feels hungry later. Oh, Dad, dinner served. I'm so glad you're feeling much better. Okay. Dad is feeling much, much better. Immediately popped up and said, "Want to come with you to meet Chippendale?" But I recommended that just a tiny bit more sleep and he'll be all set for tomorrow. Gonna go meet Chippendale now. He is eating the crab cake and he loved it. So right off the bat, know he's feeling much better. Fever's all gone, so superb, superb, fast recovery. Off for another magical day tomorrow, but night's not over. Let's go see Chippendale. Good to see. Oh, you're looking at yourself. That's a good shot. I like that. Oh, Chip, you're trying to get in here. You gotta get Chip in here too. Hey guys, how are you? I love those dancing skills out there. That was impressive. You both, I know, that's serious moves there. You both have them. I couldn't tell who's better though. Which one's, oh, Chip, oh wait, Dale. Well, Chip, wait, who's better? I can't tell. I couldn't tell. It looked like a tie from my angle. Maybe I had a bad angle. Did I have a bad angle? See you later. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Chip. Have fun. Love this outfit. You know, those dancing skills. I was impressed. I saw your dancing. You mastered the show. I'm telling you. I'm back on deck 9, and if you guessed correctly, I am here to get more ice cream for Dad by his request, whatever makes him feel better. And then there's a Pirates in the Caribbean party in the D Lounge, I think at 10:30. So I'm gonna go at least check it out. And then it will be time to go to sleep for another magical day tomorrow. Well, there's a good sign of how someone is feeling. Those look done to me. Dad is feeling 100% better, so now's a good time to try something new.
All lines are currently busy. Please remain on the line. Our host or hostess will be with you momentarily.
Oh my gosh. Story time with Mrs. Claus tomorrow. Gotta figure out how to make this bed. That's not so hard. Milk and cookies and the cake of the day, if I could. Let me do 2 chocolate chip cookies, please. Let's do 2 whole milk, please. Yes, please. What is the cake of the day? Oh, peanut butter cheesecake. Yes, please. I think we're set for the order. Thank you. 45 minutes or less. I might be in my pajamas, but we'll be trying it. Hi, how are you? Yes. Perfect. Thank you very much. Look at this nutritious dinner we have here. We have chocolate chip cookies, we have milk, and the cake of the day, peanut butter cheesecake. Wow, that looks... I was not expecting that. Let's give it a try. Here it goes for the very first time. Cookie from room service on the Disney Wonder. That's a pretty good chocolate chip cookie. I know what you're thinking, is that the best chocolate chip cookie you've ever had your entire life, Michael? No, but it is still really good. And now the cake of the day, peanut butter cheesecake. You ready for this? Here we go. Not bad. Not something I would go way out of my way to make sure that I get every single time. The milk and cookies, however, that I can see doing. The cake is, not really my thing. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with us today. It was so much fun to share it all with you. Tomorrow is a Nassau, Bahamas kind of day. Dad and I are going to be spending most of the day just relaxing and experiencing more of the Disney Wonder. There's also some very special holiday activities happening, like a special reading by Mrs. Claus, and we're probably going to get the opportunity to meet Santa on board. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to share all of that and more with you tomorrow. Until then, have an absolutely magical night. I'll see you real soon.